Welcome back to Hibiscus. So we've got some cool stuff. So we've got a new path here, and we've extended the staircase a little bit. So looking out over this valley, we've got some interesting new stuff to look at today. But first there's something I wanted to show you. So I was looking around, just kind of scouting out the area for cool builds and stuff, and I found something really interesting. So I kind of walled it off. Let's head in. Okay, so I found this really weird cave. Like, there's lilacs in here, which is already weird. And then I found this creepy sign. I see you and feel your very being. Not at all ominous in any way, shape, or form, right? Yeah, totally. So I don't like that. I just walled it off. But we've got a new temple up there. Up on the sky. So let's look at this too. We've got a field of sunflowers. It's just above our temple, but it's really pretty. Got all this water, beautiful staircase up. Wow, look at this. Got a really cool ceiling, fun lanterns. Got glazed terracotta in the floor. My gosh, that is impressive. This temple must obviously be for a very fancy person. But for now, there is a different project I'd like to get started on. So we've got this beautiful view out over the valley, but I feel we need to build some more stuff out over here. Like, we've got some cool terrain and stuff, but I really want to build something else here in the mountain as well. So we've got this little face here. So I think I'm going to start carving it out, because it'd be cool to build something up here, and it looks really good. But I'd like to build something in it, like in this face. It's nice and flat. It's perfect for building. So we're going to kind of break all this stuff away. And then, so here I'm going to be using some polished tough bricks to kind of give this a natural look while still feeling a bit more elegant than just natural tougher stone. It looks a bit better in my opinion. So we're going to be placing all of this, trying to get the basic shape of whatever we're going to build here out. So we're just kind of filling in all the holes at the moment, trying to get it to a nice smooth, flat surface. So, try to make this doorway a bit wider. Maybe bring up the path in front a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I really like that. We'll have to clear out the inside a bit more, but that won't stop us. So we've got all of this done. We're just gonna clear out a bit more. Try to place some blocks, maybe get some basic framing in. Try to figure out how high we want this thing. Let's go out and take a look at it. So we're looking at it. I think I want to place some windows and doors here maybe, like balcony things. So let's break away some space for that. Maybe have a little support out on the front for it. Yeah, I think that looks good. I really like that. Yep. Maybe we'll have another one right here. That could look quite good. Just break a hole for it. Okay, yeah, I really like the look of that. Looks a bit like a face. Oh well. Okay. There we go. So, now there's another project I want to do. I kind of want to build a temple to that weird creepy thing. So then maybe it will stop bothering me if it has a place for me to worship it. Or somebody else to worship it. Sure as heck, I really don't want to worship it. So, yeah, there's that. Try to terraform this a bit. Maybe bring it out a bit more and make it a bit nicer. make it better for building, bring it out a bit more. Yeah, I think that looks good. I like how that looks. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So now, let's get started building. So we have our blocks now. We're gonna just start placing them in this circle shape. Trying to get them in a nice round shape. Okay, let's get started doing this. Okay, trying to keep them all in a round shape. Make sure it's even all the way around. Okay, now let's start building up the foundation a bit. I think I have all of my blocks picked out for my gradient. We're gonna go from a nice, deep, dark, deep slate, funny, to a bright, brilliant white quartz brick. So for now, we're just gonna build this up. Try to get those foundations fairly thick. And then we have the next layer in our gradient, some cobblestone. Try to get it up to approximately the same layer. Of course, it's not all gonna be even, but it's gonna be pretty close. So we're gonna be building this up. Pull it up a bit more. Kinda want it pretty high, because we still need that. Because we're building a temple, it can't be like 4 blocks high. That's not very temple-y. Temples are grand, majestic. They need to be big. So I'm gonna pull this up. Okay, that looks good. Move on to the next layer in our gradient. We've got some smooth stone here. Once again, this is probably gonna be fairly even, but oh well. Just gotta remove these leaves, make it so I can build. I'm trying to make this gradient fairly uneven, but it's still gonna got some lightning going on around. Okay, pull this up, finish doing this, bring it up even more. Okay, there we go. That's looking pretty good. Okay, I really like how that looks. Maybe we'll pull this side up a bit more. Oh yeah, well, yeah, it looks better a bit lower. Can't have it all even. Okay. Okay. Now we need to build up a bit more. Now we've gotten rid of those pesky leaves. Pull it up a bit, make it uneven. And this is looking pretty good so far. So build up all around. Try to keep them all in approximately the same layer. Won't be that even though. Okay. Up and up and up we go. Up we go again and again. These pesky leaves are in the way once more. Okay. Got this level done, and now for our final level, the quartz bricks. This is going to be our brightest layer. So for now, we're just going to make them all even so we can have a nice smooth roof at the top. Because I think I know how I want it to look. Needs to be smooth at the top. We can't have jagged peaks for our gradient to work. It's not how gradients work anyways. So, okay. Okay, it's done all around. And now I'm gonna add some little peaks here. Try to make it even. And I really like how that looks, yeah. No. I need to delete these middle ones. Okay. Okay, so now that it's day again, we're going to be building the inside, because we don't want the inside to be exactly the same as the outside. Because as pretty as it looks on the outside, it does not look as pretty on the inside. So we're going to be building this up. Just need to get down this floor. Okay. There it goes. There goes that. And then next, we're going to be using these quartz bricks again to make some nice white walls. Nice and uniform. This is gonna look pretty good, I think. Build it up a bit more so we have a nice flat roof. Once again, that's the thing we need, that flat roof to be able to build on it usually. Makes my life a whole lot easier. Okay. And then in this middle section, I'm going to be using some of those quartz pillars. Those purple pillars. Oops, sorry. Okay. We stretch all the way to the roof. Okay. We're just going to be building this all around. Okay. Need to finish working on this wall because we still need some light in here before we finish the roof. Okay. Just keep working on this. Gotta place those purple pillars. That one's a bit out of place, so let's place more of these. There we go. Can't have it facing the wrong way. It'd look awful. Like, can you imagine just a random weirdly placed pillar block in the middle of a pillar? That's a nightmare, I tell you. A nightmare. And yep, I'm ranting on my video. Whoops. Oh well. So we've got to build up this wall here. And then we need to do these pillars right here, back and forth, back and forth. And now we're going to build this up again, making it all quartz. It's quartz this time, not purple. Hurrah! Anyway, we're going to be filling this in. And then we've got 2 more pillars to place, and then we're done with the interior at least. Then we have to decorate it. Okay. Build this up. And now we're gonna finish filling in that roof. So I think that I might just use some terracotta to put a symbol in here. That's gonna look really cool. Which way does it face? There we go. All the way around. That's not creepy and ominous at all. I think the deity that is trying to send me ominous messages will surely love that, because it fits their vibe perfectly. creepy and ominous. So now we're going to be placing some glass here so we can get into the temple, so we can see into the temple and let some light in. So place this, place that. I think I'll add bits at the corners too. That I like the look of that. Okay. There we go. Okay, I really like the look of that. Now we need to teleport into the temple because there is no door. Okay, we're gonna be placing some bamboo mosaic. Okay, highly controversial block here. For that little accent that it provides along the edges. And it looks pretty good, I think, for a block that you can't really build with otherwise because it looks pretty bad. Okay? So now that we've got this all done, I think I might want to try like some thing on the wall, maybe? Maybe some glass? No. Okay? Oh well. Anyway. So, I think let's add some crimson vines. I think that would fit the vibe of this very well. Okay. So we've got that all done. Growing these vines out a bit more. Make them look a bit uneven. Otherwise, vines in general look really, really weird when they're all uneven. Okay. Sure, and just be placing these down, trying to grow them down a bit. Because this place, these are the sacred plants. That's what I'm going with. These are the sacred vines of this unknown deity that is trying to make me do weird things, I think, or because I'm freaked out by their creepy, ominous messages, okay? Yep, I know nothing. I have no idea. And now to teleport up. Okay, now that we're out of the temple, let's take a look at it. I think that looks pretty good. The gradient looks nice. The decoration on the top looks good. And then we've got our lovely sky temple and our temple to worship the gods, okay? So that is it for this time. I will see you next time on Hibiscus.